U.S. Congressman Elijah Cummings, a Democrat who's ranking member on the House Oversight and Government Reform Committee. Mr. Cummings, I have great respect for you. So the question is this something that's bigger than just one bad night?
We really don't know, Chris, and that's what we've got to find out. My conversation with Director Sullivan led me to believe that he believes that this is more of an aberration. He said that he has never seen anything like this. He's extremely embarrassed. But that's what we're trying to find out. Chris, as a matter of fact, just a few minutes ago, Chairman Issa and I joined in a joint letter to the director asking him for information concerning this incident, what he knows. Is there a pattern of this? Has there been disciplinary issues with these 11 Secret Service agents before? And basically, what is the policy with regard to Secret Service agents getting together with prostitutes?
And why would they want to take a polygraph? Why would any agent want to take a polygraph? Because they're going to want to have a chance to at least litigate their careers. They don't want to lose their retirement and health benefits. And besides being sacked, it seems to me the last thing a guy would want to do if he's in one of these situations, oh, yeah, sure, I'll be glad to take a lie detector test. I mean, it seems ludicrous to offer it. I mean, unless these people are totally innocent.
No, Chris, I disagree with you. Okay. In my conversation with Director Sullivan, one of the things I said to him, I said, I always had the impression that when a person became a member of the Secret Service, they knew that there would be probabilities that they would take lie detector tests from time to time, and that they would go into the service understanding that. What he said is they do polygraphs every 5 years, but I think these guys should want to clear themselves, because I can tell you, I think the Secret Service will be harder on them and itself than we could ever be. This is a tremendous embarrassment.
It sure is, and we've always been proud, like I know you are and I am, as Americans, of the guts of these guys defending, taking the bullet for a president. Let's take a look at an interview with Laura Grimgrim. Had Mitt Romney today explained on that show what he'd do to clean up the messes at both the Secret Service and the other question we're asking about, the GSA and another related scandal. Let's listen.
What would you do right now to fix it?
Well, I'd clean house. I mean, the right thing to do is to remove people who have violated the public trust and have put their playtime and their personal interest ahead of the interest of the nation. You've got to make an assessment of those individuals and where people have failed, or where you think that they have not got the level of care and caution that's necessary, while you replace them.
Well, I don't think he meant to say, I'm not going to edit Mr. Romney, but I don't think he meant to say clean house. I mean, get rid of everybody. But what do you make of that sort of broad brush approach he's offered there?
Well, I think that's a bit. I think we got to do the investigating, Chris, and I think that, you know, as I said to Director Sullivan, I look at the Secret Service on the same level that I look at the Navy SEALs, and he agreed with me that we want the Secret Service to have such a reputation that people don't even imagine them doing things like this. I
agree,
and that's the image that they need to have, and we have to make sure that trust is restored, and I think that's the key. And that's what we're aiming to do, and hopefully we will have answers swiftly. We've asked for answers to our questions. That is, Chairman Issa and I, we want certain answers by May 1st. And so we hope to have some things in line by then. But I do believe that I have faith and confidence in Director Sullivan, and I think that they will get to the bottom of this. But this is a very unfortunate incident. We just cannot have the Secret Service being the topic of the news 3, 4, 5 nights in a row. I mean, that's just not. I mean, that's not the way it's supposed to be. We're better than that.
Okay, great to have you on. U.S. Congressman Elijah Cummings, ranking member in the investigating committee. Up next, Stephen Colbert.